I go always pray for you. I go always pray for you. Make the grace of Jesus see you through. I go always pray for you.
My name is Nosa Shedrack Omorege. I was born in Lagos State, but I was raised in Warri, Delta State, Benin City, Edo State, and Port Harcourt, River State. I'm a musician, I'm a singer, I'm a producer, I'm a songwriter. And then I'm also a minister, a Christian minister. I'm signed to Chocolate City as an inspirational and gospel artist. Right from when I was little, because I was dedicated in church and I grew up in church, I think I was the first of my father's children to have been dedicated in church. But I had this boyish attachment this childish attachment to God. And I always tell people my first superheroes were David, Samson, Moses, before I got to know about Spider-Man and Superman and the rest of them. So I grew up as a church boy. I joined the choir at the age of 7, the children's choir, and I just, maybe because most of my friends were made in church, I was so attached to church, and I was also attached to God. I was so hungry. I used to have these, there used to be these young pastors then. There was this 10-year-old guy who was a minister, and then there's this 6-year-old guy who was a minister as well. And it made me want to just grow up and be used by God and all that. I was going through a lot, growing up in family, and it kind of drew me closer to God. I don't know how, but I think it's just been a journey of trying to go close to God from the beginning. When I was in my senior secondary school years, I almost deviated a little. I wanted to be accepted by, I would say, the popular people in school, and I think I drifted slightly, but I was never totally, I never totally backslid or anything. But then I think I just had a conscience towards God, a good conscience. Like anytime I did something wrong, I would ask God to help me, So I continued doing whatever I did for God, whatever I did in church. I made myself available for so many activities, and I became a choir master by the time I got into into the university. I think I was 19 then. I'd already become a choir master, and the youth, was it PRO? They made me, no, not PRO, assistant secretary, and all that of a whole youth department. I was running away from responsibility, but I just wanted to know God more and love God. So it's just been a thing of desire, hunger for God, and doing all you can to satisfy that hunger. Although you can't satisfy it yourself, it's God who satisfies. So that's my story. It's not very interesting because it doesn't have a intrigue and suspense, but that's my story.